by navigating and managing conflicts of interest as the CEO. As CEO, your responsibility is to safeguard your company's integrity while aligning personal and professional interests. Managing conflicts of interest effectively is critical for your reputation. Balancing personal and professional interest can be challenging, akin to walking a tightrope over ethical considerations. Let's explore how to identify, address, and prevent conflicts of interest using pragmatic techniques. Understanding conflicts of interest. A conflict of interest occurs when personal interests clash with professional duties, akin to refereeing your child's soccer game. Biased decisions may arise unintentionally, potentially harming the company's best interests. Consider the referee scenario. Ignoring a foul by your child isn't fair play. Investopedia defines it as two relationships competing for loyalty. The impact on organizations. Mismanaged conflicts can create trust issues within teams and harm the organization's reputation externally. For instance, if employees perceive favoritism due to undisclosed conflicts, morale may dip. This isn't some far-fetched scenario either. According to iSight, companies lose $14 billion annually due to unethical behavior, which includes mishandled conflicts of interest. Beyond monetary losses, if word gets out about mismanagement, as it usually does, customers will question the integrity and reliability of your organization too. No one wants bad PR. Imagine having the press at your doorstep, asking questions about why fairness wasn't prioritized in decision-making processes. The role of a CEO in managing conflicts of interest. CEOs are vital in identifying and addressing conflicts of interest. Key responsibilities include identifying conflicts. CEOs need to detect potential conflicts early, like personal relationships influencing decisions, ensuring transparency to maintain trust. Taking action. Upon spotting a conflict, CEOs must act decisively, understanding the issue thoroughly, and initiating tough conversations to prevent escalation. Preventing future conflicts, implementing conflict management policies, and conducting ethics training helps prevent issues, integrating both resolution and prevention into the CEO's role. Ethical dilemmas associated with conflicts of interest. Playing the ethics game can be like juggling fire for CEOs when conflicts of interest come into play. The balancing act between personal connections and professional duties, known as dual loyalty, isn't always straightforward. Choices that result in personal profit might benefit everyone involved. To dodge these ethical pitfalls, make sure company values always take center stage. Strategies for identifying conflicts of interest. How can CEOs effectively identify potential conflicts of interest? Let's explore some practical methods.
I'm offering a complimentary coaching session to CEOs. If you're accepted, you'll receive a one-on-one coaching session with me at absolutely no cost or obligation. Due to my current commitments, I'm only able to accept a modest number of requests for coaching. During the coaching session, we'll immediately go to work and address your highest priority challenges. You will walk away with ways to begin solving your biggest problems. And you'll get a sense for whether or not we're a fit for each other. To see if you qualify for this coaching session, visit the website currently showing on your screen, or click the link in the description below. Thank you.
Awareness and education. Educate the team on what constitutes a conflict of interest to help them recognize emerging issues. Open communication. Foster an open-door policy to encourage employees to voice potential conflicts without fear of reprisal. Ethics hotline. Implement an anonymous ethics hotline for reporting conflicts, following best practices from ethics.org. Routine audits. Conduct regular audits using standard internal control guidelines from AICPA to identify potential conflicts or anomalies. Conflict resolution techniques for CEOs. Effective conflict management is essential for any CEO. Here are some techniques to handle conflicts of interest effectively. Tackle it head-on. Address potential conflicts directly as soon as they arise. Prioritize communication. Many conflicts stem from misunderstandings or lack of information. Create policies for conflict management. Develop clear policies and procedures for handling conflicts to ensure they don't disrupt your company's operations. Long-term strategies for preventing conflicts of interest. Preventive strategies are key to managing conflicts of interest effectively. Implement a conflict of interest policy. Foster transparency. Maintain stakeholder communication. Educate on ethical standard. Being proactive in prevention is better than dealing with conflicts after they arise. The legal implications of mismanaged conflicts of interest. Mismanaged conflicts of interest can lead to serious legal issues, including hefty fines and jail time. Small oversights or major scandals alike risk lawsuits for breach of fiduciary duty, damaging reputations and costing millions. FAQs in relation to managing conflicts of interest. How do you handle conflict of interest? Handling conflicts of interest requires transparency, open communication, and following a defined process. Document everything to keep it all above board. What are the 4 types of conflict of interest? The 4 main types include self-dealing, outside employment or moonlighting, gifts from third parties, and use or misuse of company resources for personal gain. What are the 3 steps in the conflicts of interest process? The 3 key steps involve identifying potential conflicts first, then manage them effectively. Finally, monitor ongoing situations closely for changes that might need more attention. My name is Glenn Gao. I love coaching CEOs and want to help make you an even better CEO. Let's decide if we are a fit for each other. Schedule a time to talk with me now. I look forward to speaking with you soon.